Imaginers, thank you for tuning in live. Please let me know if you can see me, if you can hear me, that everything is okay. Now, got to start this off with something super important. There are a bunch of you watching from Facebook, which I'm so glad. But because you're watching on Facebook, you need to connect Restream to your Facebook account. We are live streaming with Restream to power this. So before you leave a comment, before you request something, before you ask a question, whatever it is, please grant Restream permission to see your name. Just go to chat.restream.io/FB. That's the link right down there. I think I have it up. Yes, I do. If you do not do that, we cannot see your name. We will only see Facebook user. So please be sure to do that. Now, we would love to know where you are tuning in from. Please go ahead, share where you are tuning in from. And also, please post in the Imagen community photos from your latest job edited with Imagen. If it was a Talent AI profile, let us know which it was. I will bring it up on screen to share your photos with everybody so they can see and celebrate with you how awesome your photos are. Now, if you are brand new to Imagen, welcome. We're so glad that you are here with us. If you have any questions or demo requests for us during the live stream, please just comment and ask. That is what this is all about. And if you're watching the replay or if a friend shared this with you, I am also so happy you're here watching. It's a bummer you can't comment live. You'll know you're watching the replay because it will say I was live instead of I am live. And if you are watching the replay, please just comment with the word replay because we'd love to see who watches the replays. So it's just a little fun thing. All right, let's have a look at what is going on here right now. What do we have going on here? Okay, so George, you can hear and see me perfectly. Fantastic. We've got Abdul from Charleston, South Carolina. Thanks for joining. We have George. You're coming in from Long Island. I don't know why you shared your email address. You don't need to do that. But welcome from Long Island. So glad that you are here as well. So we've got a couple things to talk about today, some things to share. Of course, as I mentioned, if you have any demo requests, please get those in. If you have any questions, please comment with your questions so I can get to them. I have 2 pre-submitted questions right now ready to go. I also want to share 2 other things. One is one of our friend and Imagen Talent has shared a beautiful gallery from a recent wedding, all edited with her Talent AI profile. So I will be sharing that as well. Oh, hello, Amber from Alabama. So glad you're here again. Thank you so much. So before we get into anything, again, please keep where you're coming in, where you're tuning in from. Please get your questions submitted. Please get your demo requests in. I am going to roll the next video in our series, Focus on What You Love. Now, this is in Spanish, so if you don't understand Spanish, I apologize. However, if you want to see what Fur is saying in the video in English, please go to our YouTube channel, and you can turn on subtitles there to watch it in English. But I figured I would share, or to listen, or read the subtitles rather in English, but I figured I would share the authentic version without the subtitles in the live stream because it's such a beautiful video. So enjoy.
Hola, ¿cómo están? Mi nombre es Fer Juaristi, fotógrafo de bodas basado en México, con 16 añitos de experiencia y contando. Soy el Fer, el Juaro, el Jefito, el Doc, el Pap, todo eso. En casa somos 5 humanos y 3 perros. Es un caos constante. Mi rutina es empezar el día muy temprano, 4:30, 5 de la mañana, meditar, ejercitarme, hacerle lonche a los niños, llevarlos a la escuela. ahora sí entrar al flujo de trabajo, que es oficina, contestar correos, editar imágenes, hacer entregas. Y a partir de la 1:30 de la tarde, mi vida se transforma y es estar con la gente querida y desconectarme mucho de mi proceso creativo. Empecé en la fotografía cuando tenía 16 años, estaba en la preparatoria. Un maestro que nos estaba enseñando a trepar a los postes de luz llevó una cámara, se la pedí, me la prestó y empezó mi pasión por la fotografía. La primer boda que hice como fotógrafo fue para el guitarrista del grupo donde yo estuve desde la preparatoria. Yo creo que la fotografía es una manera en la que te puedes expresar, en la que si eres introvertido te puedes volver extrovertido. Puede ser un escudo, puede ser una espada, puede ser un pasaporte. La fotografía es un puente con el cual puedes dar grandes regalos, ¿no? Capturar estos momentos creados o naturales para la gente que quieres y la gente que te inspira. Es magia pura. Me gusta convivir la mayor parte del tiempo con mi familia, con mis amigos. Me gusta mucho leer acerca de cómo ser un poquito peor. Me gusta jugar videojuegos, me gusta andar en bicicleta. Para mí el éxito significa tener la libertad de poder estar con mi familia entre semana, de poder ir al cine a mediodía. Como trabajadores autónomos batallamos mucho para administrar nuestro tiempo. Sentimos que tenemos que estar a 120 por horas, 24 horas al día. Con Imagen me he dado cuenta que trabajar medio día me es suficiente. El resto del día se lo puedo dedicar a mis seres queridos, a mi desarrollo como persona y a mis amistades.
I hope that you really enjoyed that. It's such a beautiful video. Again, if you want to see it in English, please, read the subtitles in English while first speaking. Please go ahead and just go to the YouTube channel after the live stream. Not right now. Go to the YouTube channel after the live stream and check it out. What do you love to focus on? What is your favorite thing to do while you are not doing the tedious, repetitive tasks that Imagen has been handling for you? What do you love to focus on? Please share in the comments. This is what we're about. We love your stories. It's about you. So please comment with that as well. Let's see. So we got a question. Amber, I'm new to Imagen. Could you demo it live and explain more on how it works? Super excited to try it. Actually made an account yesterday to attempt to use it. Yes, I will definitely demo the app for you. Let's go ahead and just do that right now real quick. Actually, before I do, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do that right now. I was planning on sharing something else first, but that's okay. I'm going to share the app with you right now. 1 second. Let me adjust something. Window. Okay. So, Amber, great request. I'm going to just do a demo for you right now. So this is the Imagen app, as you see it on your own computer. Basically, the homepage has a quick overview of what is recent. So any projects that are currently active will be here. And actually, I need to close Lightroom real quick for me to do this. Any active projects will be here. Any profiles will be here. You'll see that I've got all the talent profiles in here. So let me walk through this. Homepage is that. AI profiles has your profiles, your personal AI profiles on it. You can switch to the other tab that says talent AI profiles. And let's say, let's go back to here. Okay, hide that. Let's say you don't have any of the talent. You'll see the grid down here that says add profile. So if you want to use a talent AI profile, you would literally add it to your account, or you could remove it from your account as well. So anything that you're not going to use, you literally just remove it. Sorry for removing your profile. Rachel, I'm not using your profile right now, so I'm removing them, right? So you can remove them or add them as you need on the fly. That is totally up to you. Otherwise, you have your AI profiles. These are your personal AI profiles that you have created in this, and we'll get back to that in a second. Then you have the projects tab, which is any new project that you have not uploaded yet, any active project that is currently underway to be processed, and then anything that is old that is being archived goes there as well. And you can see I've got a lot of testing going on all the time. So I've got 76 different tests in here for different things. Then you have the my account section, which will have information about your account. You can see your backups, and you can delete your catalog backups at any time. And that's the app as it is right now. Once culling is out, you'll see a little bit of a design change as well. But overall, the design will remain the same. You'll just see some new things included there. So to create a profile, you're going to go create your profile, follow the instructions, call it something. So I'm going to call it live August 31st, 2022. Say if is it a color or a black and white profile, is it RAW or JPEG? You need to define these because if you choose color, it will not edit in black and white. It will not edit black and white photos. If you choose RAW, it will not edit JPEGs and vice versa. So then you're going to either choose a recent catalog, you're going to browse your computer for a catalog, or you're going to drag and drop your catalog right into the app. So I'll just choose recent catalog. I just had this open. And then you'll see on the right side, I'm going to start on the right side, shows you the directory of the catalog. You can see your folders. You can switch to collections and see your collections, right? And you can even see why are certain things not shown. And it tells you if it's most likely, if you're seeing one of these, it's because of a label or a different reason, right? Something important, right? So right now we are creating a profile. So it's only going to show photos that are edited. So here, if I hover over, it says 1,549 are not included because they are not edited. So I cannot add this to this profile because there's so many not edited, right? So you can see a bunch of these with zeros. I use a test catalog that I'm constantly resetting and resetting. So there's a lot in here that are not edited because I've reset them. On the left side, you would name this set of photos. So you could say client 1. You can see you can't choose the profile because we're actually creating a new profile. And then you've got your filters. So you can actually filter by different things. So if you only want to show 5 stars, you would just uncheck all the others. You'll see the numbers will change. And now you'll see a bunch are not shown because of they're not edited, and a bunch are not shown because of their rating. You can reset that as well to bring them all back. You can also, so if I switch back to folders, you'll see I can select them all, 880 photos, or you can switch to collections and also to select them all, 1,204 photos. Why? A lot of these are virtual copies. Imagen will actually edit virtual copies separate from an original photo because in Lightroom, they're technically a different photo. So we hit add. Oop. Okay, I got to move the ones with 0. So let's just go here for simplicity. Remove that, remove that, remove that. And we hit add. Oop. August 31st, 2021. Okay. So we add that. Now, there's only 880 photos in here, so you want to get 5,000 or more if you're creating your own personal AI profile. So you hit add photos to build, and you can choose another catalog. I'm just going to choose this again, bring it up, and again, you can do the same thing. Choose another set of photos. Basically, you're going to keep doing this to eventually make it to be 5,000 photos. You can see it's now at 1,600. So you're going to keep doing this and keep doing this, and when you're ready to go, you're going to hit upload. Then, once you do that and everything is uploaded, there'll be a new button that says Create Profile. Once you click that button, it takes 72 hours or less for your profile to be created. Then you'll see that you have new profiles ready to use that can be used at any time, and you can also add more at any time to build that up. So there's that. All right. Now you've got your profile, or you're using a Talent AI profile. So we're going to create a new project. And I'm going to edit some photos. I'm going to edit Phoebe and Mike. Actually, let's go to the collection, Phoebe and Mike, 79 of them. And then I'm going to call this Live August 31st, 2022. And I will choose, I am going to choose for this California Dreaming, Michael Anthony's profile, and I'm going to choose to straighten, not crop. And I'm going to leave all the filters the way they are. So we're going to be editing 79 photos. Again, if I uncheck some of these, you'll see it went to 71 because 8 of them were not included because of the rating. All right, so I'm just going to include, actually, you know what? I am going to do, let's see how far down I can get to before I lose them all. Here's 48. I'm going to do 48 of them, only 5 stars. I can also switch, not do some colors if I want. I'm not sure if I did colors in this collection. I did not. So I'm going to do 48 photos. I'm going to hit add. Now, you could do these in batches. So if you did a wedding, Amber, I don't know if you shoot weddings, whatever you shoot, feel free to comment, let me know what you shoot. But let's say you do weddings and you did 3 weddings in a weekend. You can now add all 3 here at once and then batch upload them all to have them all edited. Okay, so you can see we are editing, right? This is an editing type project, 48 photos, and we're going to do a straightening as the advanced options using the California Dreaming Talent AI profile. You could do this with your own profile too, totally up to you. And we're gonna hit upload. So I'm pretty sure these are smart previews, so it should go pretty fast to upload. But basically, we are going to upload the photos. If you have smart previews, we will just upload the smart previews with your catalog. If you don't have smart previews, we are basically using Adobe DNG Converter to create our own smart version of smart previews temporarily, uploading those and deleting the temporary files from your computer. The catalog backup that you saw before under my account happens when you download your edits. We actually do a catalog backup for your safety. So you can see this is going in like less than a minute. It's already uploading the photos. It's all done. Now it's just a little bit of a waiting game. In about 3 minutes or less, I should see these photos already done, ready to be downloaded and edited. In the meantime, I'm not going to open Lightroom yet. So I'm going to hide that for now because it's just a waiting game for now. Amber, let me know if you have any questions. And I'm going to prepare to show my full screen while we wait. If anybody else has any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to ask. It's going. Simply just comment with your questions or anything else. While that's going, I'll pull this up. You can see we're still waiting. This is my full screen now because I'm going to be opening Lightroom in a minute. But you can see that still processing. If I go back to the home page right now, you'll see under active projects now you also see it says processing. If you hit the view all, it just brings you to here. If you hit the view all for your AI profiles, it brings you to here. Let's delete this one. I don't need to do this one. Good. All right, still going. Yeah, please comment with your questions. Please comment with what you love to focus on while Imagen is doing your editing, or what do you love to focus on otherwise? What are your favorite things to do in general that you hope to have more time for as you use Imagen more? What are your favorite things to do? All right, let's see if this is done. It's done. Okay, so I'm going to hit download edits. And then you can see it's pre-selected. If you happen to move your catalog, you can browse to find your catalog if you move it. It's going to do that. If you only want to download certain ones, you can only download certain ones. It's totally up to you. We're going to download the edits. Now, I am not going to hit open Lightroom catalog because I have a Adobe Lightroom beta installed in this machine alongside the regular version. So if I hit this, it's actually going to open the beta. So I'm going to close instead of open. And I'm going to manually open Lightroom Classic instead. And then I'll go to that collection, filter by only 5 stars, and we will see those edits come through nicely. Now, Amber, I know this was a very fast demo of the entire app. We do have a bunch of tutorials on YouTube that you're welcome to check out anytime as well. Attributes only show me 5 stars. Okay, so let's see. The edit should be coming through. Here they go. You can see they're starting to change. And as I scroll, you can see them popping in more and more. And if we look at the photos, so if I go to here and we look at the basic panel and go image to image, you'll see that highlights have changed between one and the other. Exposure has changed between one and the other. It's making necessary adjustments for what is needed for each individual photo. Unlike a Lightroom preset, it's actually examining, Imagen's AI profiles are actually examining each individual photo. Some things don't change, like a curve will typically not change between photos, but things like HSL might change slightly between photos. Not all the time, but slightly sometimes as needed. The basic panel, slightly as needed. Typically, you'll see exposure change depending on what happened. Now, this is one of my favorite collections to demonstrate because it actually had a lot of flash or strobe misfires in this session, as well as some of this was also under an umbrella. Literally, it was raining, so under an umbrella. So there's a lot of nuances in this one that plays well to demonstrating variables that come into play. So that is the Imagen app in a nutshell. If you have any specific questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'm happy to demonstrate. Now, I do want to show you. Let me pull it back up. Hold on. Okay, so Sarah Edmonds was asked by others in the Imagen community to share some photos, like actual client work, with her talent AI profile, Love and Light. So she actually created a gallery for everyone to see. And I'm going to share that right now. This is a client of hers, a wedding that she recently did. And if you want to see this and go through it slowly, you can definitely do so. But basically, she shared this in the community. Anybody can access it. And I do want to share some of the photos with you right now. And then I'm going to share ceremony. So these are all 100% edited with her profile, Love and Light, that anybody, any Imagener can use at any time. So you can see how vibrant and natural each of these edits look. Oh, I love that one. I'm a big fan of, I don't photograph many weddings myself. I'm very, because I'm just not a wedding photographer myself. But when I do photograph a wedding, I always get a shot like that. So, yeah, so these are ceremony. Scroll down, see if we can get some others. Walking down the aisle. Right, so very, very consistent edits across the board. And then let's see, we go back to the main gallery. Let's do cake and dancing. As a reminder, if you have any questions or comments or other requests, please don't hesitate to comment with that. I definitely want to get to those. Okay, so here's some cake ones. Again, very natural editing style, vibrant colors, nice, beautiful, natural skin tones. I mean, that's Love and Light. That's exactly what she goes for, and this profile nails it every time, every single time. I love it. Okay, let's go back to family and friends and groups. So, Sarah, if you're watching, is this a drone shot, or are you just up on like a balcony or something? I'm curious. That's just my nerdiness. Oh yeah. So again, she just flew through this, right? I mean, look how pretty that is. The colors are just amazing. I love it. Big groups. Obviously very hard to do. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love that background. Let's see. We'll look at one more. Highlights. Highlights? Let's look at the highlights. Ooh, look how pretty the skin tones are. The dress. Now, if you are not familiar with Sarah's work, she often has shots like this of her couples on the boat. I love those photos. So good, so good, so good. So I think the highlights are the ones she probably shared with them as like sneak peeks. Could be wrong. That's my guess. It's a good cheers shot. Yeah, these are great. These are so good. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so if you let's see, did anybody else share a gallery recently? Let's see. Nope, nobody else shared yet in the group. Okay. Yeah, so that's another thing I want to share with you today. Now I'm gonna move on to the 2 pre-submitted questions, so I'm not getting any other submitted questions right now. So we got one question from Dallas. How do I test out talent AI profiles? I only have my own profile loaded. So I'm gonna have to share that again, just real quick, how to do that. So we go to here. So again, Dallas asked, how do I test out talent AI profiles? I only have my own profile loaded as an option. So you go to AI profiles, talent profiles. Let me actually remove all of these so you can see exactly what it would look like if you don't have any talent AI profiles on your account. I wonder if we need an add all option. I don't think everybody has all of them added though. Okay, so this is what it would look like if you don't have any talent AI profile on your account, meaning you go to create a new project and under the profile you want to use, you only see your own, right? That's it. So you go to AI profiles, talent profiles, and then choose which one you want. You can explore all of them together, or you can see examples from each individual. But basically, you are going to choose which you want to work with. So let's go with Sarah Edmond. So we go to Sarah, and then you can either hit close to add another, or you can hit start edit. If you hit start edit, you're now immediately editing with Sarah's profile. So that's how easy it is to add any talent profile to your account or remove any talent profile from your account at any time. There's a chance that this might be renamed to remove from delete. Just to remove confusing, because you're not actually deleting it from Imagen, you're just removing it from your account. Okay, so that was a great question. Thank you for asking that question, Dallas. There was one other question that came in from Savannah. I'm trying to upload catalogs to build my profile, but I'm running into some issues. Usually it tells me there are quite a few photos it cannot import, but this last session it tells me there are 0 photos could be imported because of their label. What label? What does it mean? Okay, so let's look into this. So bring this back up. Creating a new project. Going to choose a catalog. Oh, I have it open. Hold on one second. Close Lightroom. Try again. Okay, now. It usually tells me that there are quite a few photos it cannot import. Okay, that is this, right? So were not included because of their rating, right? Was not included because of their rating. That is this. If I'm to reset this, bring it all back, now I've got no more of those checked, right? No more flags, right? If I was to move this, then this alert shows because of the rating. But what this Imagener was saying, Savannah was saying, is that even with all these checked, she was getting one of those little pop-up things, right? One of those little messages. Now, what it could be is edited versus not edited. You may not realize that this is unchecked. Maybe for some reason you're not seeing it, but a lot of times it's, if you have edited not checked, right? Or one of these, you might be seeing something like, if you're trying to edit something new, you won't want it already edited, right? But if you have gone through and your Lightroom is automatically doing some sort of correction on import, let's say lens correction on import, technically that photo in Lightroom is edited. So when we see it in the app, it's technically edited. So that could be it right there. You really need to just look at each individual one, and it'll tell you exactly why. It might say because of a flag, right? Or a label, or whatever it might say. It'll tell you exactly why in here. And if it's saying something else, that might mean contacting support. And to contact support, all you got to do is go to support.imagenai.com, and you can open a ticket. The Imagen community is not for support. You know, we will try to help when it's not like a personal support thing, if it's something that can help everybody overall. But if you have a question that's a personal support question, please go right to support. So that, I hope that helps Savannah to answer that. Just pay attention to what the little info pop-ups say, these little tooltips, whenever you see it. And if it's very confusing, open a support ticket. That's what we're here for. So any final questions before we wrap this up? I don't see, there's only one question today from Amber. I really appreciate it, Amber. If there's any other questions, please get them in now. Otherwise, we will wrap this up, and I will start preparing for next week's live stream. So any other questions, now's a good time. If you think of any questions in between now and next live stream, you can always pre-submit your questions using the link right there, bit.ly/ImagenLiveQA, and you can pre-submit your questions there. If you think of something in the meantime, definitely go ahead. You can always just comment. I also grab pre-submitted questions from the community when I think it's something that could be valuable on the live stream. So please keep them coming wherever you want to share them, and we will definitely get to them for sure. Doesn't look like there's any others. So with that, thank you all for joining today. I hope you enjoyed first video. Definitely check out Sarah's gallery that's in the community right now. If you're not already in the community, which you should be, then you can join the community. Very easy. Go to imagenai.com/community and you'll see access to the community right there. Yeah. I'll see you in the next live stream, probably next week. I look forward to it.